What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I've got quite a few new models. I got them in the mail probably about 10-20 minutes ago. It's been a little while. I had some breakfast because I just woke up, but yeah, so I'll hop in. There should be 3 models according to the email I got from Easy Toys, but there could be more, there could be less, but we'll find out. Alright, top has been opened. We'll open up the flap and just hope that everything's in there. And it is packed to the brim with a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I got it out. Open it up. Oh yes, Alaska. Perfect. So there's the first model, Alaska 737-800 by NG Models. Yeah, I really sent those through. Second model is this Allegiant Airbus A319. And then the third model is this Boeing C-40 from the United States Navy. So this is the 737-700 military edition, I guess. So go ahead and clean everything up, and then we'll get started with the unboxing. Oh yeah, I should disinfect the boxes as well. Still following that tradition, even though I really haven't done it the past few unboxings, but after that we'll get started. Alright, here is the first model out of this video. This is the Allegiant Airbus A319 by Gemini Jets. And this is the one that has Sharklets, which, as you know, an actual version of this doesn't exist in real life yet. I guess they just hopped on this Allegiant new livery train too soon and thought that there would be an A319 new livery with the Sharklets. Open it up. There it is inside. And the pamphlet is just pretty much like an advertisement about Allegiant. No, no aircraft info or anything like that. On the back, it's kind of the same thing. You still got the rendering of the aircraft, which is the incorrect rendering because the actual model has the Sharklets and not the fence tips. You got the Allegiant logo at the bottom, and info's on the bottom. This is a 2017 release. So there you go. And that's about it for the box. Item number GJAAY1658. Hop into it. So this should not come broken. I will be amazed if it does. Oh, looks like we're good. Yay! Alright, here is my Allegiant Airbus A319 with Sharklets, a fantasy model by Gemini Jets. Start off at the front, we got the cockpit window, the L1 boarding door, the Allegiant billboard titles, the 2 overwing exits, since Allegiant likes to do that. No registration, since this is a fantasy model, and then you have the sun up here with on the tail. So with the new livery, it does add a bit of blue at the back of the plane, and then you got the yellow and orange transition lines going from the white to the blue. And of course, since this is the newer A320 series mold, it's going to have those absurdly oversized CFM engines, but I think it's worth a trade-off because I used to have the Allegiant 319 in the old livery, but I lost that model. I don't know where it went. So nice to have another Allegiant 319, and I actually got the last one in stock that Easy Toys had, which is kind of a neat thing. So yeah, Allegiant 319. Move over to the second model. Second model out of 3, this is the United States Navy Boeing C-40 by Gemini Jets. And this will be the first time, actually, that I am unboxing this type of box art. I mean, I've done the World Airways MD-11 quite a few years ago, which it had the old gray silver box art, but this kind of has that similar format, except that it's in white. Not sure why that is, but that's just how the box is. So your traditional Gemini Jets box. On the pamphlet, or on the flap, no pamphlet about the aircraft. It's just the Lone Star Express and VR-59. And inside, you have the model along with an extra bonus item. That is a Squadron Patch. So we'll take that out once I get the model out here. And then we'll flip over to the back. So this is made in conjunction with the Squadron Flight Shop, which there's the link right there. And this is a 2002 release. So plain white box, kind of like the Southwest models is what it reminds me of. And then the item number, GJUSN 295. Open it from the front this time. Switch it up. The patch is already coming out. It's not even in the plastic cradle. So I'll take the patch here. So here's the patch that comes with this model. It just says, was it like Plank owner, VR-59, C-48 Clipper, and then you got like some insignias, and then, oops, and dropped it. And then on the back you got just a little logo there. So yeah, nice little bonus item that you get with this model. That's kind of why I picked it. Also because it was like 16 bucks. Nice and cheap. So I'll put this somewhere safe. Probably hang it up later, but let's move over to the model. I got some sort of foam on top. A plastic bag covering the nose. And the model itself. Yay. Alright, C-40A from Gemini Jets, 2002 release. And one thing I want to note on the bottom, you can see the older Gemini Jets logo. It's got the bigger G. Doesn't look like the standard Gemini Jets logo that we have today. But we have the cockpit window, 831. I think that says City of Fort Worth. Get you nice and zoomed in on that. Yep, City of Fort Worth. And you got some sort of insignia. VR-59, and this looks to be like a cargo bay door or whatever. United States Navy up here. On the back, you got the little Air Force logo, and then the registration, Romeo Yankee 5831, although it does not have the 5 on the actual registration on the Gemini Jets box. And the American flag. Looks like it's kind of worn because it's probably been with Easy Toys for who knows how long. And then just a standard gray underbelly. On the bottom of the wing, you got the Air Force logo, RY, and then on the other side, you got 831 and then Navy. And that's pretty much it with this model. It's a nice pickup for sure. I mean, I've heard that only 250 of these were made, but considering the prices that I've seen these models go for, I don't really buy it. It's either that or no one wants these. But either way, I got a pretty decent deal on this, so move on to the final model, and one of my most anticipated ones so far. Final model of this video. So this is the Alaska 737-800 by NG Models. So again, we got the unique box art for every NG model, which looks really awesome. I love the green and the blue lines. And then you have the face of Chester, the Eskimo on the box. Got the Alaska logo down here, the registration, NG model logo, 1/400 scale. You got 737-800 up there on the top left. On this side, we have the Alaska logo, and then some of the other stuff on the front. Here's the back, just because I'm proceeding to this part of the box. So you got the same, kind of the same format as the front, but you do have the disclaimer. 737-800, computer-generated image again, the registration. And on this side, you got more of the dark blue, and then some of the blue transition lines over there. And yeah, that's really about it. So one of the models I did pre-order. Thankfully, I did get it in when I did. Had to wait quite a while for the last two from the April releases, so let's hop in. This will be my first Alaska 737 with the new livery, and this is going to replace the A319 service that Alaska had out of Skippytown since they retired the A319 from their fleet. Ooh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful model. Check out that beauty. The Alaska 737-800 by NG Models with the splits. Let's take a look at the front, since that has been noteworthy. I don't know if they actually fixed that, because that does look kind of shorter. Let me go grab one of my other split-tip 737s. So you compare them side by side, and it does look like it might still have that issue. Although, it's kind of hard to tell if the nose on this model is lower than this one, but it does look pretty close. But I mean, you see here there's much of a bigger gap on the nose landing gear on the Southwest, but if you look on the Alaska, it looks a bit shorter. So I'm wondering if they actually fixed this model after all the feedback that they got with the split mold. So I'll put the Southwest aside. Go check out that unboxing video if you haven't yet. I also unboxed the Sun Country Tide Pod, which was a really great model as well. But yeah, we'll move over to the Alaska review. Start off at the front. Get you zoomed in here. Got you way too zoomed out there, my bad. Got the cockpit window, L1 boarding door, and they still have... Zoom in. Oops, too far. Yep, they still got the Proudly All Boeing sticker. And while the A319 fleet has disappeared, the A320 fleet is still around, so this sticker is still proving to be false. Move back over, we got the Alaska billboard titles, the two overwing exits, the beautiful split tips, and you got the engines right there. It's got the similar transition line as you see up here, and you got Chester. I believe it's an Eskimo. I'm not 100% sure. I've never been to Alaska, nor do I know anyone from there, so I'm guessing that's probably an Eskimo up here on the tail, but that's what I've heard from others in the past. But yeah, it's a beautiful tail. Very well done by NG, so props to them for making this. I would have gotten the Gemini version some years ago, but I can't find it anywhere, so very glad that NG has made this model. I'm also getting the JetBlue from the June releases, so look forward to seeing that. Alright, that will conclude this unboxing video. With that being said, thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing some of these models in the next unboxing videos. So I will catch you in the next video.